In this movie, we're going to be talking about adding icons to your buttons with jQuery Mobile. Now, if you look in your working files directory in the second unit, you'll find the files for jQuery Mobile itself. Now, in these exercise files that we're using now, we're linking directly to it on the internet. However, you can download jQuery Mobile and host it yourself. I'm going to just hop into the demos folder so I can show you the couple of images that jQuery Mobile comes with. Let's take a look at this one here. Now you'll notice all of these various icons. jQuery Mobile comes with these icons, and they make it fairly easy for you to add these icons to any button you'd like. Let's go ahead and take a look at the markup to make that happen. So on the button icons page in your working files directory, we have a number of buttons. If we want to add an icon to that, we just type data icon equals, and then in the quotes, we type which icon we would like. Now, each of these icons has a name. You can find the names by going to the jQuery Mobile documentation on their website and taking a look in their buttons area. But let's just go ahead and throw a couple in. Delete is a good one. If we switch back to the web browser and we hit refresh, now we should have a nice delete icon on this button. A few others, data icon equals arrow left. That looks like that. We also have arrow right. That looks like that. Arrow U is arrow up. Arrow D is arrow down. Fairly self-explanatory. We have data icon equals gear. I like this one. I think it just looks pretty cool. We have data icon equals forward. Another one that I really like is star. So in terms of the icons you already have built into jQuery Mobile, it's very, very easy to add those buttons. Now let's talk for a moment about this little circle here. You may have noticed earlier when we were looking at all of the icons that none of the icons had circles around them, and yet here they do. Now again, you can use jQuery Mobile without understanding why, but I at least think it's fairly interesting. So if I right-click on this and say Inspect Element, you can see the span which forms this icon. And you'll notice a couple different things. First of all, it has the background image of the icon sprite. You also may notice that it has a background of black at 40% opacity. In other words, that's a gray color. That's what gives it the gray background. But the reason that it's round is this rule right here. Border radius 9 pixels. If we take that away, we have to take away the WebKit one as well. Now we have a box. So if you like the boxy look, you can always just remove these rules here in the jQuery Mobile CSS style sheet. You could also make them kind of a rounded corner box instead. You could make it 3 pixels, and now you have a nice rounded corner box. So that's where that background circle is coming from. It's actually done using CSS, not using an image asset. Because all of the icons share that in common, and because you may want to customize it, it makes a lot more sense that they did it using CSS instead of putting it directly into the image. So that concludes this lesson on jQuery Mobile's button icons.